la 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 la. Hello and welcome to Jebus Adventures, and there are chunk errors everywhere. It's crazy. But welcome back to the Tekkit Lite Server, and everything is going quite well. Now, it's been a while since I made a video on this server, and you will see why very shortly, I think. But yeah, it's been about a week and a half since I made one of these, and yes, the reason should become quite clear quite soon. So basically, what we have here is the generators have gotten quite a lot less now. I've got rid of a bunch of them. It's like 4 layers or so there, and it looks like the energy is holding fairly evenly. So that's good news. What it does mean, though, is that the next stage, of course, is the water mills, and we shall go check them out right now. So I've been making them quite a lot. That is what I've been doing in my time. That is what has delayed this video quite a lot, and you should see why in a second. And my computer has just started making a DVD, so I'll be back in 1 second. Right, there we are. The computer's burning a DVD then. It was going very, very loudly. I didn't know if you could hear it or not, but I didn't want you to, so I left it there. Also, I realised that just then my recording, the sound was going through my speakers as well as my headset, so audio might have been a bit dodgy then, but should be fine now. Anyways, right, the reason there's been no videos for a little while on this server has been because of this. Yes, I've been quite... Ow, you bastard. Right, go on. Oh, God, ouch. Where is he? Where is he? All right, yeah, you got him down. Good. Yes, I've been quite busy making water mills. I've been buying basically every generator going in the shops. Both Zimlog and Sparky now sell them, so I've had a nice way of getting them quite cheaply. And you can see that I've been placing them down via around dirt, and then I'm just going to sort of cut it away to allow water to flow. Now, I get to get rid of all the water that I was using before, like all individual buckets. I just got rid of them all, placed dirt around them and removed them all. Instead, what I'm going to do now is go from the water above. So you can see, obviously, you know there's a lake above us here. That's now separate by only 1 layer of dirt. So hopefully I can just get a turtle to mine away all that dirt, and it should unleash all the water onto all of these. Now, I'm not quite sure about the second and third rows. The first ones are definitely fine. I think the second ones are okay too. I did some preliminary tests, but I don't know for sure. The third row I haven't even tried, so this third row may not work at all. But as you can see, I haven't quite finished the third row yet, so I'm not too concerned about that just yet. But I'm going to get rid of all this dirt on here so you can see what it properly looks like, which is very nearly done now. Hopefully I'm going to get trapped on here. Get rid of them, start crouching because I don't know where the holes are. There, okay. So you can see that these are all wired up as well. So these are all... Oh, God. Woo, that was lucky. Good to go. This one, however, is not quite finished yet. Now, so far, there is roughly maybe 400 of them. Yeah, it's a lot. There's been a lot of generators and a lot of water mills, but I have got some more, because recently, before I started recording this, I did visit Sparky's shop this time it was, to get some more generators. He sells them for tin, so I've now got 80 in here. So I'm going to get these right now, and we'll turn those into water mills pronto. Let's get some wood. Where's we get wood from? Oh God, the balls in my face all the time. Balls in my face. Non-stop balls. Right, let's get rid of these apples, because I'm hungry. That should actually... clear the hotbar space too, fantastic. Let's grab them, and then we can pop over here to get some wood, hopefully. Is it this one that comes through? Keep on rapid clicking, get some wood, come on. Any minute now. Come on. No wood, nothing coming through. You can see in my inventory now I've got blaze rods and generators. Well, blaze rods particularly. It's because I just mined those last few up there to see if it was working, and it was. Where's the wood at then? What's coming on? Oh, there it is. Come on, I'll dig it out of here then. Dig it from the source. Oh God, I've got loads now. That's good, isn't it? There's some more coming. Fantastic. I'm getting saplings now. God damn, I don't want them. Wood! Okay, that should be enough then. Let's turn them into planks, and then half of them into sticks. That should be enough, hopefully. It may not, but I guess we'll find out now. I haven't really done the maths on how many we need for all of that. I just put them in until I can make them. And that seems to work okay. So, God, this is nowhere near enough, is it? I need a lot more. Wow, okay, I need to get some more wood then. But you see, this is how you make the generators, the water mills even. It's very, very cheap considering what they are. And I've already got 32 of them, and I've still got a stack and a bit of generators. So it's not too hard to make a lot of water mills. You just need a lot of space, and the layout's got to work to make it. Oh, God, I don't want to put a generator there. What are you doing? Oh, who's this? There. So yeah, like I said, I still don't know if this is actually going to work or not. This could be a gigantic waste of time and resources and energy. But this is what we do. We like to find out. And it's raining. I'm saplings again. God damn it. Alright, let's get some more wood then. Okay, this has got to be enough now. I'm pretty sure I've definitely got enough. I've said that many times before, but I've been very wrong before. But I'm pretty sure I have enough now. So I've locked these in there. Yeah, this has got to be enough. Most definitely. Right, grab you, and that is all the generators used up. Now, we have 2.5 stacks worth of watermills. That should finish off layer 3 quite easily, hopefully. And then it's just a simple task of wiring it all up. So you can see that I have put a bit of time into making this a nice, neat place to be. Obviously, monsters still spawn, but when the water fills up here, that hopefully it won't be an issue. So this should be able to fill up these quite well. I just plonk all these in here, then we'll wire them up and remove all the dirt. So it shouldn't be too hard. And then we can finally test to see how well our energy supply really is now, how well it actually works. Freezing was a bit rough then, but okay, this will take 2 seconds. I've nearly done them all actually already. It's surprisingly fast. Like I said, it took me a little while because I started off making the generators myself. Like a schmuck, when I could have paid somebody to do it for me. So thank you, Sparky, and thank you very much for Zimlog. As always, I buy a lot of stuff from Zimlog shop. He sells some incredible things, and Sparky now also does it for some sort of price. I think this what is it? Zimlog sells them for iron. Is it iron? I think it's iron. And Sparky sells it for tin. And I had a bunch of tin lying around, so I used all my tin up and bought a lot of these things. Okay, I need to wire it up. I've still got a stack and a bit of these left, so that's another layer nearly there probably. Now I need to wire it up, so I need to get some more wires. I don't think I've actually got very many at all. I've got 4 on me. Let's see how many we've got in there. I don't think I've got many at all. But I've got a bunch of silver, I think, so hopefully we should be able to make some quite easily. Oh god, sprint, damn it. There we go. Look on here. Have I got any glass fiber cables? I got 1 single glass fiber cable. Never mind then. So let's get 6 stacks of that. And then we want silver. How much of that have I got? I got a lot of that too. So we want 2 stacks of that. Bosh. And then what's the middle thing? Diamonds. So I need a stack of them. Still got 1,000 of those. Can't go wrong with that. Every time I take some out, it still says 1k. So I don't know how many exactly I've got, but I know that I've got enough. And still making them on a daily basis. There's chunk errors everywhere lately. I don't know what's going on. The chunks are really bad around here. Okay, diamonds, I've got them. Now let's make these into thick cables. It should make a lot actually. I've got enough a full stack of everything, I think. So this should make a crap load of cables. Probably is it going to make 6 stacks? I don't know if my maths is right or not. It probably isn't. 6 stacks. Okay, so I've got enough glass fiber cables to last me for a long ass time now. But that is a lot of my resources gone. That's basically all my silver now. So hopefully this will be enough. I can't see why it wouldn't be. Right, so down here you can see this is where I'm going to wire it up to. Right there, obviously. I guess I'll follow the same sort of pattern as upstairs. How did I do it? I went along every other, like, okay, yeah, I can do that. So I'm going to actually put the jetpack on now because I'm going to fall here, aren't I, quite clearly? Am I in hover mode? I am. Right, so, okay. I can't shift click whilst I'm flying, obviously, because it's a bit awkward, so I'm going to have to put some scaffolding down along here. I'm not actually going to use scaffolding, though, because that is a pain going sideways. It only really goes up and down. So I'm going to go across with dirt. Good old-fashioned dirt scaffolding. Why not? Okay, this is going to be quite a laborious process. So I'm going to cut a lot of this out. So I shall see you very shortly when this is hopefully nearly finished. Alright, so we have nearly completed this, finally. It didn't take as long as I thought it would. Like I said, I tend to sort of do them in little bits at a time, like maybe 2 or 3 every so often. But done them all together now, finally bought them in bulk. And I think we are finally complete now. We've wired everything together. I think I wired them all up in sort of like the wrong direction, so I could have saved some cables if I'd done it another way. But it doesn't matter, it has worked. They are all connected, I'm pretty sure of that. So hopefully now, when all of this gets connected, and the water is flowing, sorry, this should be a decent way of making power, in theory. I mean, there's hundreds of them here, like literally hundreds. So we should see this start shooting. It's on 50,000 now, no, 508,000, and it's actually going up a little bit. Did that just go up then? I think it did. Yeah, it's going up ridiculously slowly, so there must be some water nearby somewhere that's actually working for it. So they are quite sensitive. Maybe that's just from the top that's going through the I don't know. But now it's time to clear away this top layer of dirt right here, unleash the water from above it. So to do that, I got my turtle on. Now this is Charlie. I don't know what happened to Ben. I've looked for him all over this. He's not in my storage, he's not in any chests I haven't indexed. I don't know where he's gone. So I made another one. I made Charlie up. Poor Ben shall be ever remembered. But now it's time to get to business. So we want to make sure we don't accidentally mine away too much. So I'm going to put him there. Is that going to do it? That should do it. And I don't know how far this is. Let me just count how long this is. Bear with me 1 second. Okay, I make it 44 by 10. So let's do that then. Get into quarry mode. It's going to be 44 that way. 10 wide and 1 high. Inverted, yes. So that should now go all the way through there and start digging up that. Please don't go through the things. Okay, you know it's working. That is doing its thing. And that's now going to make a massive mess over here, but maybe not actually. It's going left. Okay, that's fine. So already we should start seeing some generation of power over here. Is that going up a little bit? It is. Mind-numbingly slowly, of course, but as more and more water gets released, this should get better. So, of course, it's going to get dark here too as all the torches fall off in the water. I didn't really think about that, but here we go. This is the moment of truth. Of course, I can always block it back up again when I come to put some more generators in, because my god, it was a pain in the arse trying to do these whilst the water was all in buckets were placed before. So I got rid of all of it, just thought, screw it, put all the blocks down, get rid of all the water, and do it all clear. So if I do add another layer to this, which I probably will, because I've still got a stack and a half of them, then I'll probably block it all off again first, and we can do this again a second time. But here we are. This is the moment of truth now. We should be chopping away more water. Is he doing so? Yes, it is. There we go. Looks like there's a dry patch at the end there. Must be something to do with the terrain above it. But we can always sort that out afterwards and make sure that it's all neat and correct at the top. Let's go have a look at the top, actually, see what it looks like from above. Let's go see what it looks like through the water. And, of course, it's still raining. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look on the bridge. What can we see from up here? Oh, there we go. See, you can see it mining away up through there. So what did he get stuck on? Where didn't the stuff come through? Oh, it has done it, I think. Yeah, it seems okay, doesn't it? The very, very end, perhaps not. Looks like this is doubled up a little bit here. Okay, so we need to get some water down here. We can do that with buckets, though, can't we, really? Maybe I'll mine away a little bit, actually. No big deal. How are we going to do this, then? Yeah, I'll just mine this away. That's... Whoa, okay. I'll chop away this dirt instead. I'm getting shot at underwater. This is some ninja skills here. Oh, what are you doing? Wait, that wasn't you. Who's shooting me? Who's shooting me? You. Ah. Get away. There we go. So if I just get rid of this little dirt at the end here, which I've obviously missed when I blocked it up, then that should help an awful lot, shouldn't it? And then maybe even... Oh god, hello. I'm getting your way. Buoyancy mode. Thank you. And then back down again. That buoyancy upgrade was still very good. I recommend that to people. Okay. So hopefully this water should flow a little bit under here. I don't want to drown. Thank you very much. Where's the air? It is. Good. Am I flying? I am. So that's covering most of them. Yeah, we can fill in this last back end here with buckets. That's no problem. Is it? No, that'll be totally fine, won't it? Can I get rid of you and will that spread? No, it's not going any further. So I need to get that last back line with buckets. But again, not a problem. These all seem to be spreading okay throughout the gaps. Not sure what's going on here, but they are flowing between all the corners, it looks like. So this is, oops, is good news, I think. Am I in line with this? Yeah, just so I can... Yeah, this is looking pretty good, actually. This is flowing how I want it. Now, let's have a look at the layers. How's it going through there? They're going through the gaps, I think. They are. That's actually working, isn't it? Oh my god, I've actually built something that works. That is I'm underwater, aren't I? Yeah, I am. But that's actually going through all the gaps. And if I stand over here in the dry area while it's still dry, look at that. Oh, there's a gap here. So all this middle row here hasn't got wires. It hasn't got water in it. So I may have to put some buckets down in this middle layer here. Okay, so it's not quite how we'd like it. Maybe I could put some blocks in the air instead. So if I put like a block there, and then broke it. Wait, have I got an axe? I should have an axe. I haven't got an axe. Never mind. Okay, come on. Wow, it's gonna take a long time underwater. I'm gonna drown before it breaks. Screw that. Move out of the way again. So, because right now I've blocked off the one underneath it, haven't I? But now that I've changed the water flow, maybe I can actually break it and it'll carry on staying that way. I think it probably will. Alright, so we can resolve this by putting some blocks down and breaking them again. That's okay, not too bad. Maybe I'll end up doing something like that. I could put like a row of dirt along the middle and then it would just spread it all out and I can just break the dirt. That might be a good idea actually. Okay, well, let's have a look how we're doing speed-wise on the power now. We've got 2 layers nearly done, have we? Yeah, we actually are doing quite well. We've almost got them all turned on now. So what's it's looking like? What power are we making now? Oh, that's pretty good. That's going up quite fast, isn't it? It's probably maybe 300 or 400 a second. Right, okay, so I'm going to quickly get some dirt. I've got dirt on me. Must have been from mining all that up earlier. And I'm going to try and rig these last bottom row to actually all work together. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, I think that's actually all of them almost completely covered now. So still a couple at the very end here which aren't quite covered yet. But that's not too bad. Considering there's like several hundred of them, that extra one's probably not going to make much difference. But I think we actually have them all more or less submersed completely now. So let's check out the power and see if it was a gigantic waste of time or not. Let's find out now. Oh, pile of blocks here that Charlie must have dropped off there. Good to know. Right, and here that is going up pretty good. I'm okay with that. That's gone from 50 to 70 already, so that's not too shabby considering. I mean, if you think about it as being sort of a week and a half's worth of work, then it's kind of depressing. But it's not too bad. I'm okay with that. I've got no food on me, so I can't sprint. Never mind. Right, now I need to work out how to get it to the main power section. So I'm going to leave this all generating power now. And I need to have this output going over there. So how am I going to connect this to it? Right, looking at the map, I look kind of in line with it already. Can I break this wall? Is this going to... No, that works, doesn't it? Okay. So I put down some blocks along here and also along here because I don't want to... Oh, screw it. Let's use dirt. Dirt will work fine. Let's dig through here and see where we turn up. It's probably end up sort of right next to the mob spawner by the looks of things, but as long as I stop before I get there, I think we'll be okay. My god, it's dark in here. I've got torches on me. Yes, I do. Let's place a torch down at the bottom so I can make sure I've got room for the cable to come through. Oh, didn't mean to break that. Sorry, my bad. We are now underneath the building. I really don't know where I'm going to turn out here. Oh, there we go. That's marble. That's actually just marble. What's this? Where am I? Where's so much marble here? What the heck? This is a lot of marble. What am I in? Am I in a wall? Seriously. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the mob spawner. And the marble's all where I laid it up. Oh, crap. Now I've got a hole in the mob spawner. Ah, shit. Oh, this couldn't have... Oh, bugger. Oh, well. Okay, so let's dig up here, maybe? Okay, we're getting a bit higher now. And where are we? What's this? That's the wall around this one. Okay, I know where I am now. So let's break this last block. So this, on the side here, is the spawner. This is all the paneling I put down to make it look cool and black. So let's break away this instead and then just work out where we are. Okay. So I think we need to actually, I'm in line with that. So if I can actually dig up along this corner, I can just send it straight up there, can't I? That shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so I dig down here instead. This is what I should have done to start with, really, but never mind. We should hopefully meet the tunnel. Yes, here, right, so we can fill all this back in again. Put some marble there. Why not? Torch, and then more dirt. I don't want things spawning in these little gaps, see? Okay, that should be good then. So now I'll use up all these cables, and I'll put them along here, and we can edit all this stone to be marble at some point if we want to. Just make it look a bit nicer from the top, but we'll see how important that is when we get to it. Okay, oh, damn it, I'm going on the bottom now. I thought I was going on the top. Oh, well, I tried to see the future there, but it didn't obviously work. Right, where are we? Here. Okay, if I put a wire along there. See, I was going along the top there. I did plan on going along the top. but never mind. Let's wire it up to this bit. Okay, that should be draining massively. It isn't. Oh, of course it isn't. I haven't put the wire on the other end, have I? I thought I hooked it up, but I didn't. Of course I didn't. Let's come along into here, and I still can't sprint, didn't he? Let's wire this up to the top. Now, where is this going to turn up? I think this is going to go... I don't know where it's going to go, actually. I've forgotten what's up here. Let's have a find out now. Up here is nothing, but we're going to have to get rid of that top bit now. Can I get through there, or is the generators there? There isn't. Woohoo! Okay, so if I just keep wiring this up here, we should be able to plug it directly into the main power supply. So hopefully we'll see this go from... What's it on? It's actually full. Alright, that's not going to be much use then, is it? That is, however, going down. Okay, well, let's wire it up to the side of this generator instead then, and we'll see if this goes up a bit. Is it? Look at it shooting up now! Oh my god, that's really weird. Although that's coming from the MFSU, isn't it? It's not coming from the actual water mills, is it? That's what's powered from the MFSU over the other end first. So let's wait for that to empty and then see if it actually does keep filling up. Because if it does still carry on filling up, then we know that the water mills are making enough. And then we can keep removing generators from up here until it's okay. I should point out, actually it's Maple, I should point out that my FPS around here is substantially better. It's idling at around 30 now, which is okay, although I say that right now I'm on 19. Is that because there's lots of things here? No, I'm not sure. Right, get some food so we can get back in there. But this looks like a success. I can always add more generators, and I do plan on adding more generators. Come on, apples, thank you very much. I mean water mills, of course, not generators. I keep calling them generators because I've been working with generators for so long that I've got them on the brain. But there we go. Also, the sheep. I have no idea why there's a sheep here. I don't know where he came from, but he's been here for a long time, and I'm not moving him. So thank you very much, Mr. Sheep, for being my friend. And an egg. We got an egg. It's a good day. A good day had all round. Right, so what level is this on now? It should be plummeting, in theory. And it is, of course it is. Right, I'm going to wait and watch this and see if it actually does reach 0. And then when it does reach 0, we'll see how long it takes for the other one to fill up. And if the other one fills up, or if it even carries on going up, it may just go down and die again. Then we'll know how useful these watermelons actually are. So this is now going down. It is filling up slightly, then going down straight away as it sends the power to the other MFSU. So if this MFSU is actually still gaining power, then the water mills are doing their job and they are supplementing the generators fine. If this MFSU is still going down, like it was before we connected it, then it's been useless and a waste of time. So here's a moment of truth. It's going down. It is still quite quickly going down. So those water mills that I've created aren't helping at all. Where is the output on that? To the top. Right. I mean, we have got these full MFSUs here, so they are staying full. But as it stands, the generators are still doing the bulk of the work by the looks of things. And that is still very much going down, isn't it? Okay, so what we've learned today is that these water mills aren't doing anything. We have, oh god, I've spent like a week and a half making all these water mills, and they're not even working. Okay, I should listen to Zimlog commented on the video when I first announced I'm going to try this, saying that they're not very good, that they are basically a very entry-level power source, and they're not intended for powerful power. Is that actually working over here? Yeah, that's taking them all. So they are pretty much all connected. I can go through them again and make sure that they are all doing their thing. I think around here. Oh no, I'm underwater right now. Yeah, they're all pretty much on, aren't they? So yeah, I'm gonna have to go through it, make sure that they're all turned on, and then I guess my only option is make another layer. I've still got enough for another layer or so, maybe half a layer, 3/4 of a layer. So I will try and improve it a bit. I suppose if I can fill up this entire room with them, then there's no reason why not. I mean, yes, they are quite slow, but the more you have, the more they'll work. So maybe I'll keep at this. It shows the promise, doesn't it? I mean, it is definitely generating power. There's no doubt about that. I mean, I could have a system set up to put buckets in there and fill the buckets up and empty buckets, and that would make a lot of power. I mean, putting a water bucket in there makes power fast, but I don't want to have tubes of buckets flying around everywhere. Maybe eventually I could have sort of like a setup where it'd be timed, so every so often it would pulse and put buckets in like half of them. So it would be a lag spike. I mean, I say lag spike, my frame rate spike every so often, but it wouldn't be anything fatal. It would just be every now and then it would just go bleh and put little buckets in to generate a bunch of power. But that's something to think about in the future, I suppose. But as of right now, we realise that this isn't really doing an awful lot. So you're stable at full because that one's going down, and then these two down here are stable at full. So I guess it's the sorry, it's the mass fabricator taking most of the power, because that's still doing its thing. Is this still charging? Let's just check that it is. That is still staying fully charged, very much so, and these are both staying fully charged also. So everything is still up, apart from that main one, which is the same one that's powering the mass fab. I wonder if I put an MFSU near the mass fab instead, it would charge up that first, rather than having to charge up directly to the mass fab. That would be a good way of finding out, wouldn't it? I'm going to do that. I think I've got a spare one. I've bought loads from Zimlog. He sells them for like 13 diamonds. It's mega cheap. So yeah, I've been stocking up. Every now and then I'll just say, yeah, I'll get another MFSU. You never know, it's going to come in handy until you run out of inventory space. Alright, I'm actually going to put an MFSU right behind the mass fab, and we'll monitor it and see how it works. It may not work at all, wrong line, but it may help. You never know, do you? You really can't tell. So that's... Wait. Those are coming into there and down there, but that's going down to the output of that. So these solar panels are actually powering the mass fab and nothing else. Well, that's silly, isn't it? I didn't write that up very well, did I? Oh well, we'll look at that another time. Let's break this wire here and place this MFSU right there. So that should now start filling up. It's not though, it's powering the mass fab first. Let's just try turning this off. Does that shoot up? It does, but when I turn it back on again, it just drops plummeting. So it is the mass fab taking all the power, which we knew about. How much UU have we got? Let's have a quick check of that. Then we can maybe turn off the mass fab for a little while to see how we get on generating power naturally, just for a little bit. Let's have a quick check. My UU count is on, wherever it is, 2000. Now, as it stands, I don't actually have an awful lot of use for UU. I haven't really done anything with it at all yet, so I might turn that off for a little bit. Yeah, I think I will. I'm going to turn off the UU and the scrap boxes just for a bit to let us power levels get up a bit, and then we can turn it on and see how it copes with it all on. So turn off the scrap boxes, turn off that, and let that fill up. That shouldn't take too long, should it? Okay, well, there we are then. We're going to leave this going for a bit, and then next episode we will revisit and make sure... I'll put some more watermills in. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make another layer, like I said I would. And then we can revisit the oil. As I said before, the oil is going to be generating power through combustion engines. It's a temporary thing. It's going to just make a sort of stock of power. I might put like a big bunch of MFSUs up there just to sort of store it. But it's going to be on that hill up there once the chunks load. Let's fly a bit higher up. Yes, this is where it's going to be, right up top of here. And as you can see, the oil is actually in a tank over here. There we are. That's all oil now. I got rid of everything else. All the oil is turned into fuel, and this fuel will be piped over to just this little patch of gland over here that I've leveled out, where we're going to be generating power using combustion. So we'll see how that goes. It may be an up to waste of time, but it'll be a fun little build. I'm trying... Yeah, jerk. All right, we'll try and make it look pretty nice and make it useful. And look at that. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Oh, I've missed the line. I've just realised I've missed the line over here. Well, I can put some more there then. That's going to be a couple more generators I can add to it. A couple more water mills. In fact, the bottom layer is actually a lot thicker than the top layers, aren't they? Well, there we go. You learn something every day. So I'll put these water mills down and I'll put them along the edges of there, because that's always going to be helpful, isn't it? Well, there we go. Then I'm going to revisit that, and then next episode we can have a look at see how it's carried on. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all later.